Hi, and welcome. I'm glad you could join me. Today I'm going to do a plan with me in my Hobonichi Weeks. It is week number 7, and I honestly can't believe it's already week 7. But go ahead and grab your planner, your pens, your washi, your stickers, whatever it is you're going to need to get started, but let's get to it. So here I am just laying down my washi tape from Van Sticky. It is what I normally use in the top part of my Hobonichi Weeks. I don't think I've deviated from that for quite a few years. It's just very simple, and I like the way that it looks in my planner. I'm going to be using the Coffee Monsters Co. washi tape for the bottom. I think it was used or designed for spring because there are Easter bunnies on it and stuff, but it looks so pretty with the pink and the different tones on there that I felt like it was very fitting for Valentine's Day. And as I was rolling it out, I realized it was too pretty to just put on one page, so I went ahead and put it on both pages. As I was rolling out this washi tape, I realized that it matched my nails. I did get some time last week to redo my nails and take some time to just rest. I had a friend ask me, how long does it take you to do your nails? And I realized when I looked at the clock, from start to finish, it probably takes me about 2 hours. And it became a form of self-care actually for me, because I think it started right before COVID hit. It became, just something that I enjoyed doing for myself. It wasn't pretty at first, but practice makes progress, and so now I can do them on my own, and it kind of becomes just 2 hours for me to spend on myself, and it's a time to rest my mind and things like that. So it's been a really helpful, I guess, tool or way of taking care of myself. Yeah. And it didn't just match the washi tape, it apparently matched my cup as well. But it was pretty interesting how we gravitate towards certain colors. So anyway, this past week was pretty busy. I didn't have that much going on, I thought, initially, but things came up and I miscalculated on how long things might take me, and so it was just a lot of things going on back to back. And I don't know about you, but when things get busy and I feel like I'm going from one thing to the next, taking care of myself kind of ends up being put on the back burner. But I was really excited this time because it didn't get put into the back burner. I was still, walking, and I was still trying to eat well, and I was still trying to sleep the amount of hours that I needed. I can't say that that's always been the case. I would look for any reason to deviate from the things that I knew would help me to kind of manage life. But last week was a good one, even though it was busy. I already laid out the habits that I wanted to track on the leftmost column, and now I'm just mapping out the appointments that I know I have coming up for this coming week. By the time you see this video, Chinese New Year would have already begun, and I'm super excited because we have plans, and with it being a busy week this past week, I didn't even have time to prepare for different things that I wanted to make, different recipes for food I wanted to make. So I'm really thankful that Chinese New Year begins on the Saturday, and I will actually end up making the different foods that I wanted to this week coming up. So that's I'm kind of excited and looking forward to that. Alright, so after putting down the appointments I have, I go ahead and I make my box for the scripture writing that I'm doing. As I lay down the stencil, I realized that I put it at a slightly awkward angle, but I made it work. It's not a big deal. The point is, how do you make it look the way that you want it to, even though maybe it doesn't look the way you want it to begin with. I'm continuing to write the Psalms 103, and this week I'm putting down Psalm 103, 15 through 17. And as I was looking at it, and as I was writing it out, actually, I was just reminded and reflecting on how time just passes so quickly and things are fleeting, I don't know, just things that I was thinking about even a year ago, the things that I wanted a year ago, the people that I was around, the things that I had, they're not always the same, a year later. And so just like sitting here planning, reflecting, I just was very thankful and also very mindful that part of why I journal, part of why I do the planning is so that I can remember these moments that can be fleeting. And just it reminded me to keep holding on to those memories and to be thankful and mindful in the moments that I'm experiencing them. Because time does pass, too quickly. So after I finish my scripture writing, I put down my habits, which it's walking, and right now I'm walking about 2 to 2.5 miles a day. Not necessarily by choice sometimes, because I have a little dog who won't leave me alone until I take her out. But it's fun. I'm actually thankful for the accountability, because I'm not sure that I would do it as willingly for myself. But because there is someone else depending on me to do it, it really does help. Another one that I have been keeping track of is trying not to snack after 8 p.m. Not necessarily because I think 8 p.m. is a magic number. It's just, I just don't want to be mindless in my eating and my snacking. And so just kind of giving myself time to turn it off is really helpful for me. And then sleeping by 11 has become something that I've really recognized that I need. I don't know when this happened, but I need 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day. I didn't think I needed that before, or maybe I did and I just ignored myself. I don't really know, but either way, these are just the habits that I've been trying to cultivate for the last few years. And I would say that it's only been in recent history that it's something that I've been able to hold on to and have really finally started to enjoy on a regular basis. After I put down the habits, I go ahead and put down all of the appointments. I am absolutely enjoying this Kaweco fountain pen because of the way that it writes in this Hobonichi Weeks. There's something about the nib, and it is truly an extra fine because I write so small, and I like the way that it just glides over the page and it looks neat to me. I'm not sure that planning needs to look neat or anything like that. It's just my own personal preference. I think whatever your planner looks like is fine, and as long as it's working for you. I think if the planner doesn't work for you, it doesn't matter what it looks like. But yeah, I just wanted to just share. I love that pen because it took me a while to figure out which pens might work best with which journals, and I never realized how specific these things can get. But I've enjoyed trying to figure it out, to be honest. And after I write down all the stuff, I go back and I look through my stickers to find the things that I feel like would fit for those particular appointments that I have coming up. I don't know about you, but I've been trying not to buy more stickers because I have a lot of stickers as they are, and they just they live in these albums. I keep everything organized, but I've been really trying this year to be team use my stash. I love that, all the sticker shops keep coming out with new stuff, and I really want to support and I want to buy them all, but I also recognize that I may have enough stickers to last my lifetime. Maybe multiple lifetimes, I'm not really sure. Or maybe I can just start using stickers as wallpaper, and that might help me use up my stuff a little bit faster. Between stickers and washi tape, I really don't have any business buying more things. So I'm just trying to become more creative with how I use the different things. But flipping through all of the sticker albums actually makes me happy and excited because it's just cute and whimsical, I guess would be the right word. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and sticker up the rest of these plans. And then I'll join you on the other side of it. now for just one final sticker so that I can mark off when I will be doing some studying for my certification work. I decided to go with this I'm not really sure. I'll have to actually place this description on the box below, but this is from Coffee Monsters Co. and I think it's called the Working Girls Desk, but I will check on that. And that is gonna mark off where I'll be doing my studying, so I'm super excited about that. I hope that you enjoyed this plan with me and you have a blessed week ahead. If you liked what you saw, please go ahead and hit that like button or leave me a comment, and please subscribe so that you know when I'll post next. Until next time.